In the last video, we created a wonderful traffic light. You can see them here. But now I want to create a little tiny intersection. And this is very easy to do. So let's prepare our wonderful traffic lights. First of all, I want to, let's move them on the ground here and prepare a little wonderful intersection like this one here. So we want to put them like this. I want to have a traffic light, or I want to have an intersection where I have on my lane in this direction to the top here, one lane for the left, so for turning left, and one lane for turning right and go ahead. So, and then I want to have, let's check it out. We have here now two traffic lights like in the last tutorial. And this one here is correct. This one here says, hey, you can turn left. But the right one has a mask which also says we can turn left. So I click on this traffic light here and we go to the tab mask override, lens mask override, and we delete it. So we have here a normal traffic light. Perfect. Now I copy this one here, rotate it, because now we have this wonderful lane. And we have on the other hand, this wonderful lane here, right? So like this. And on the opposite direction here, we have also only one traffic light, like this. So we have here two lanes, one lane, one lane, one lane. Perfect. Let's go. When I click on simulate, we see that everything is like before, the same, and we have the same phase duration. This is of course configurable, but on my hand, I want to create now an intersection, which is very easy. So go to the content drawer, click on the blueprints tab here, go to the smart traffic lights content blueprints example folder, and just drag and drop the intersection manager to your level. The intersection manager looks like this, okay? Now we select every traffic light. We select every traffic light here. Scroll up, click on IDs. This is a tab I didn't explain in the last tutorial by purpose. And this is a thing I will do now. We have here IDs tab. We have the intersection ID. I will explain you this later, or the direction ID, but we have here the intersection manager. And now we click on this icon here and select our intersection manager. Please only select the intersection manager specifically for this intersection, right? So after we did this, we continue with the IDs. So the IDs are very easy. The intersection IDs just set the unique ID of each specific traffic light group or specific traffic light. So for example, we have this traffic light and this traffic light, left and right. And it would not really make sense to say, hey, they have different light states. So if this one here is green, this one here should also be green. So I give them the ID 1, the intersection ID 1. Then we have the direction ID. Mostly we have 4 directions, so north, south, west, east, you know. And this ID here, the direction ID, sets is for the green wave setup. Like if you have multiple intersections and one direction, so let's say the northern direction should be turned green at the same time, so that the most, or with a small delay, of course, that the most traffic lights in your direction turn green when your traffic lights turn green, so you have free drive ahead to avoid traffic jams and so on. But to be honest, this feature is not implemented yet. It's just there because Smart Traffic Lights Pro is currently in early access plugin, and I plan to add this, so you could set this up, and with a future update, this would automatically be working. But this is a thing I didn't have done yet. Okay, it's just so experimental that I don't add it to the plugin yet, to the public plugin yet. On the other hand, we have the multiplayer logic, which is already implemented, but it's on the it's functional, while the direction ID and the green wave mode is not functional yet. You know, okay? So just ignore this. Okay, now we have this traffic light here, and let's look. This traffic light goes ahead and to the right. So I would say this traffic light and this traffic light should have the same ID. This has now, or they have now the ID 0. Okay. But this traffic light here, which turns to the left, should have the ID 2. So we have 2, 0, 1, 1, and 0. Now we click on the intersection manager and we can choose here our intersection logic. I'll create later a new one, so don't worry, this will not work yet. Now we have the logic here, all red delay. This is an interesting thing because I added this feature, all red delay, that every traffic light turns red before it turns green. The logic behind this is, let's say your traffic light is red, while the other traffic light is green. Now your traffic line turns from red to yellow, and the other traffic light turns from green to yellow. Now we have two traffic lights, so two different traffic lights with different directions turning yellow. So green to yellow and red to yellow. And on yellow, the most people drive on yellow, okay? And this is a problem because this produces accidents because both lanes are now yellow. Okay, this is why we have here delay. You can let it on 3 seconds. Now we have the net options. These are multiplayer options. I don't explain them now. These are just performance implementations, but you don't use mostly multiplayer and it's experimental, so I don't explain this. Now I explain this when this is finally done. And we have the night mode. The night mode says, okay, if we turn on the night mode, should the intersection here be managed by the night mode? So should it be go to blinking yellow or something like this? I say no. So night exempt from global. So we say no, disable please night mode for this intersection. And we have the night blink frequency, which is set on 1. You can also set this to 2 or something like this. It's just a frequency, how fast it should blink. Okay, now we go to the intersection cycles data table. Open this up, you can find it under blueprints and data table intersection cycles. And we have this wonderful overview here. I add a new entry and I call this 3-way tutorial. The L is missing, like this. Now we add here a new entry. Perfect. Every entry decides which traffic light is red and yellow and green. We have the duration. I think it should be on 8 seconds by default. This is okay, it's fine. And we have to set here and add some entries. I add one entry for each traffic light ID. So we start with the ID 0, which is, for example, red. So on the other hand, I have then the traffic light 1, which is green. Or let's turn them red. I think this is better if we turn yellow at the beginning to green, while 1 and 2 is red. So here, red, okay. So 0 is green, 1 is red, 2 is red. Now I say copy. I collapse this and paste this on index 1. And now I say, while index 0 should be red, index 1 should be green. Okay, let's think about it. In theory, we could say that the right side can also be green, while the left side here, this one can also be green. But never mind, we can do this in the next step. Okay, now 1 is green and 2 is yellow. Not yellow, but red. So a new entry, bam. Now 1 is red and 2 is green. And now the last entry, this will be more interesting, I think so. We say 2 is green and 1 is green. I don't know if this makes sense, but yeah. Let's close this, click on the traffic light manager, intersection manager, pardon, and choose here 3-way tutorial. Now, I forgot something. Click on each traffic light here. Scroll down, and on mode, we choose not standalone, but managed. Perfect. Let's go, simulate. And you see, everything is working fine. We wait now every time 8 seconds. So here you can see Bam, it's red. Now it's green there. Perfect. Green. Now we have this lane here green. And in the next step, in theory, 1 and 2 should be green. So we have red, for example, first, and now we have this green. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. And that's it. If you ask yourself now, hey, why is it from red directly to green? It's because we use the US settings here. So like this, I can also change this. Wait, give me a second. We select every traffic light and turn them to Germany, for example. Here we go again. Let's go. And now red, green, red, yellow. Perfect. It's working. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask them down below or join our support Discord and I try my best to answer your question. Email is also possible, by the way. So have a nice day. Bye bye.